Alright, folks, we're back. I'm going to allow just a little bit more time for you to enter a name that you want for this Bahamut. It'll be something. We've got 5 so far. So some of you haven't taken this opportunity, this once in a lifetime chance. I'm going to load up a random number generator and then that'll be that. Alright. Our options are Bahamut, Goku, Nando, Obama Gaming, and Ted. In that order. And 2. Okay, that would be Goku. Congrats, Marvin. That's the 3rd time that you've managed to name an Aeon. Marvin keeps on winning. Well, he's such a loyal Awumphi. Marvin is the Aeon Master. True.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session. The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth.
Kelk
in
Ronso is
Yevon's
pretty
name.
cool, and I think he just dies off screen.
To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna. You have sworn.
Lulu wasn't
to
even prompted
protect
there.
the
She just
people
started
of
saying
Yevon.
the name of a character that presumably everyone but Tidus
Yes.
knows.
Then consider. You
Nice of
have
them to let Yuna
inflicted
change
dire
clothes,
injury
yeah.
Upon Maester Seymour Guado.
That's the reason why it took them so long to catch
Conspired
Tidus and
the
everyone
Outband
else.
And joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that
So how do they
disturb the order
spin
of Yevon.
a raid on the Albed home in a desert
Tell this
far
court
away from
what
everywhere else
possessed
on the
you
entire
to
planet
participate
as an
in such
insurrection?
violence?
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
You haven't wanted it? True.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not
Seymour
only
could
that,
so easily get away with lying, but he just
Mr.
chooses
Seymour.
not to.
is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes,
Yes.
Maester?
Send the dead?
This always reminds me of the ending of one of the Halloween Simpsons episodes, where it just starts revealing that everyone is a vampire. And it's all just like,
You would have to send
I'm a
me.
vampire too, homie. Or whatever it is. I think it was Lisa, actually, that finds out everyone else is a vampire.
Grand Maester
And it's just like,
Micah is a
I'm
wise
also
leader.
unsent, you know.
Even in death, he is invaluable.
Hello, Miss Spade, how's it going?
Enlightened
No,
rule
I'm
by
the head
dead is
vampire.
preferable
No, I'm the
to
head
misguided
unsent.
failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish.
Pretty alright? That's good.
Only the power
Haven't watched
of
The
death
Simpsons in so long.
truly
I mean,
commands in spirit.
there is so little good
is
Simpsons
its
relative to
power
the bad
is
Simpsons
here.
at this point. It's such a shame.
But what of sin? am a summoner, my lord. Like my father before me.
Like, Simpsons is such a boomer show. It's such a shame because it used to be somewhat countercultural, but now it's just like, man, young people, am I right? They're so they're so sensitive and they get offended by things, and we need to you know, go back to tradition. That's what Simpsons is all about. The only thing that's more boomery is Family Guy. Family Guy is embarrassingly cringe boomer bullshit.
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated.
Fox doesn't rerun seasons 1 to 9 anymore?
Cannot be stopped.
That's weird.
Yet the courage of those who fight gives the
Being
people
boomer is
hope.
the one true cringe? Yeah. Absolutely.
There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Yeah, see, I don't watch The Simpsons on TV. I haven't watched TV intentionally for a very, very long time. But when I was a teenager, I collected box sets of Simpsons, so I have up to like season 10.
Indeed, that is the essence of the
Yeah, like, modern Simpsons does really embarrassing stuff, like, there's like an episode where Mr. Burns goes to like a college, and they talk about how nowadays the kids at college they're so sensitive, and they are against things that hurt the environment and stuff. And they use pronouns. They're just like, you can't fight the tides of change. You're just gonna be swept away.
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
I wonder if they had HD assets for this, or if these are upscaled. So if these are upscaled, they're way better upscaled than Chrono Crosses are. I haven't touched a TV in a full 5 years now.
She'll make it.
I mean, I use my TV to
She'll make
play
it?
games and very infrequently watch Netflix.
What, so she can die?
You're Portuguese, so you
Why is it
usually get reruns of old shows or
everything in
get a new
Spira
season on TV
seems to
1
revolve
to 2
around
years
people
late.
dying?
Man, if only I were sponsored by some sort
spiral
of
of
VPN
death.
like every other YouTuber is.
Huh?
But I could say,
challenge
you can
the
watch
bringer of
that
death,
by just
sin, and
pretending
dying
you're
to
from
his-
somewhere else.
Guardians give their lives
Or just pirate it
to
like
protect
everyone
their
else.
summoner. The faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death.
Guy who has only played
is a
Sonic and the
cycle of
Black
death,
Knight getting major Sonic and the
spiraling
Black Knight vibes
endlessly.
from this. I haven't touched a TV since 2018. Yeah, I don't think many people in our age bracket particularly care about
Come out.
TV now.
Your sentence has been decided.
Like, every now and
Sentence.
then, like, I'll stumble
Don't
on,
you
like,
mean
my
execution?
parents or even, like, my
Really
sister's
now, one
family-in-law
person
or
would
something like
execute
that
a dear
watching TV
friend.
because that's like what they do. And I don't know how anyone can put up with minutes upon minutes of just advertisements. But the weird thing I've noticed is that older people, a big part of their identity comes from ads. Like, they'll literally, like, reference ads and, like, cheerfully, like, talk about that kind of stuff. And it's so strange. Because it's just,
Looks like you're next.
like, younger generations are
Next
so
for what?
anti-ad now. We have ad block and stuff. We don't like it when a 3-hour YouTube video has 2 ads on it. And yet, older people will watch a
Get going.
30-minute show where it's 18 minutes of
Where's
show and
everybody
12
else?
minutes of ads. Hey, Miss Spade,
Floating
thanks for
down
contributing
there
towards restoring the
somewhere, maybe?
overlay. Yeah, reminder, you can also spend White Wolfos now to build up Wolfos Town, fill it up with more things. Also, as other goals are met with the community and stuff like
I
that,
made it.
there will be new options for you to spend on Wolfos
What's our
Town
sentence?
that'll
Think they
upgrade over
expect us to
time.
give
There'll
up
also
and die
probably
down
be like
here?
seasonal stuff or something. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Well, that's a lame way to kill
But yeah,
someone.
you can put in like flowers, trees.
Uni?
If you have a lot of points, you can put in a
I don't
town, or no, not a town,
Wonder if we should
a
wait for
house,
her.
And the house will let you put in more Wolfos, because right now the cap is 5.
Let's wait at the
I
exit.
think. It should
There
say,
is an exit.
look at those water refractions. Hell yeah. No, build a town in the town.
fares the
See, that's for
wrath of
much
Mr.
later. There will be a time when that
It
comes.
seems my father's murder troubles him.
Could you imagine you pay for something and you still have to watch ads? That happens quite a bit, actually.
Ever the answer.
Because the thing is that
Hard-headed.
injecting ads and monetizing every aspect of life is just kind of the way
However,
society trends.
The summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner
Team can
Braska,
fight in water, true. It's the
She
3
may be
party
of
members
some
they added
use to us.
water animations for.
She has disturbed
Unfortunately, no
the
Kimari,
order
so
of
that's
Yevon.
gonna put a dent in my
She cannot be
capabilities.
allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
This is such a waste of resources. They throw them into a
First your
like
father, now
a sewer,
your
I
God.
guess, a Via
Allow
Purifico,
me to do this because
and then
she
put
is my
guards
bride.
at the end to kill them in case they escape. Like,
Wait.
just
I
kill
will go
them.
too.
You do not trust me?
Well, we need
Would
Phoenix
you
Downs
trust
for the
a man
boss,
who
but
murdered
regular
his
enemies
father?
might be a bit of a problem.
Very
Luckily, Waka is very
As
good.
you wish.
Oh shoot! Wow, such a long cutscene that the screen went black.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
To the condemned. Stone panels are scattered throughout Via Purifico. Step on one to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there is no panel to receive you on the far end. Alright, it's finally Yuna time, and also one of the best songs in the game, maybe franchise. And luckily, Yuna's stats may not be great, but we have Bahamut on our side, or should I say, Goku. And no one can defeat Goku. Despite his racism, Waka is a loyal friend, and he has the ability to turn things to stone. So you know. Okay, where are all the chests? And party members. I believe Lulu's right around here. And maybe Kimari? So yeah, I adore it when a game lets you, like, you just suddenly it fades in and you're controlling a different character. Like, I love it. Just it turns out now you're playing as Yuna. It's so good. It's fitting that this is Goku because he does have a Kamehameha. Or I guess a Mega Flare. Of course, someone named Bahamut Goku. It was a tough race. There was 5 different options because no one had enough points to actually buy the Aeon name. So I just put it down to a random number generator. Personally, I was actually kind of hoping for Bahamut, like MUTT. That's an enemy from Super Mario RPG. So you know, it appeals to people like me. Boomers, kinda. That's some real damage. That's double the Kimari numbers. I'm so curious what my Aeon stats are actually like compared to what they're supposed to be. Huh, wait, what did that do? I don't remember that doing anything. But I sure pressed a button.
Lulu,
It's okay.
Still your favorite normal Bahamut design? Yeah, I think 10... I mean, it makes sense. This is a summon-focused game, but it has some real strong designs. Like, I feel like the lowest end of the spectrum is, like, like maybe Shiva, but there's a lot of real good stuff in there.
Failure is not an option.
Oh, whoop, I thought that was Lulu. Okay, yeah, Lulu with Stone and Yuna with Goku. Should be able to manage things pretty well. But the dumb 6-winged version from 7 is still overall your favorite. I can't keep track of all the different Bahamuts in 7. There is an insane number. Oh, it's Goku. You won, Marvin. Even when you're not here, you win. Yeah, this is very elaborate and regal. And I love... 10 has a couple enemies like this with the like crossed arms like this. It's very regal, very imperial. I like it. It's only 3 in the main game and 1 in Advent Children. I believe there's also one in Crisis Core, one additional one in Crisis Core, and then I think there's a new one in, or no, wait, it was a Behemoth in 7 Remake. But in total, I believe there's like 5 or 6 Bahamuts in 7. How is Yuna's strength? I haven't used her in a long time. Not great. At least she has some accuracy. Yeah, her agility... I'm surprised her agility isn't higher, considering she's on Tidus's grid. Oh, nope. Oh, wow. 1 whole magic defense. At least it's getting close to another +4. She's got still a couple more +4s down the line, too. So her strength will become good. Bahamut Fury. Yeah, see, and like I actually have more strong memories of Crisis Core than Base 7. So I think of those really elaborate CG cutscenes for the Bahamuts, where they're like destroying solar systems and stuff. This is such a weird party. Tidus and Auron. Okay, no stas ailments here, please. I only have 2 party members. Wow, was that a crit? It's still that low damage? Huh. Now, Goku can't heal himself is one problem. I might have to, like, quickly customize a cure on there or something. But you can't like use neutral elementals or something. The dilemma, everyone spent Wolfos on community projects so no one could afford the Aeon. Luckily, there's not that many Aeons left, so hopefully this won't be a problem for too long. But I'll just do more randomized stuff if need be. Yeah, I beat Crisis Core before I even touched Final Fantasy VII. Because I got into Final Fantasy in such a weird way. Alright, we got Auron in theory.
We search.
But in practice, not the best party member. It's really nice of them to leave you stranded in this nice, calming, piano-laden area. Kira is like 99 high potions. Oof. The Rantsona pose. I guess Bahamut is kind of a Rantsona, or Goku as it were. Got into it through Kingdom Hearts? Same. I got into Kingdom Hearts kind of late too, though. I got it in just before Days came out. Are gels immune to stone? No. They're not. Okay. This is some pretty high damage, actually. It all adds up. And these are not my best party members, unfortunately. First Final Fantasy VII game was Dirge. Technically true for me too, actually. I rented Dirge of Cerberus for PS2 back before I had any console besides a GameCube, I think. Like, I rented the PS2 and it. And then I dropped it like right away because I couldn't figure out how to play a shooter. Can Superman beat this Goku? Yes. Because Superman could beat pretty much anyone in theory, I think. Like, I don't think there's actually like a hard cap on Superman's power. So if it were just a matter of putting max potential Goku versus max potential Superman, there would never be a chance for Superman to lose. The reason why Goku even would have a chance against Superman is because Superman has restraint. He doesn't use his full power to get one kill. Whoa, I broke the damage limit. I forgot Bahamut can do that. Is Bahamut magic based? That is Superman's weakness. True. I wonder, would Mega Flare be magic? I could look up to see which stat influences Mega Flare. It is non-elemental though. Can I just leave Kimahri here?
Yuna, sorry we left you alone.
Alright, well at least we have the MVP.
No, it's okay.
He'll be here to help support Yuna, where Lulu and Auron failed spectacularly. Could Superman beat Jiren? Yes. Pretty easily. Okay. I guess I'll use a filler cure. Who needs it most? Probably Yuna. Look at that healing. Great. Awesome. Did you leave out anyone to just teleport out with you? Okay, that's fair. I mean, I didn't assume that Kimahri would be removed from the story because he's in the CG cutscenes, but yeah, it is strange how he's just like, you have to actually find the party members, I guess. Alright, I have a full overdrive gauge for when I need to nuke what's his name? Isari. Time comes. I'm gonna nuke him so hard he's being knocked back into being a tour guide. Jiren is stronger than time, so who knows, maybe Jiren is stronger than the concept of Kryptonians? Well, see, Kryptonians on their own are actually not particularly strong. It's specifically because Superman is on Earth and exposed to their sun that he becomes superhuman. Otherwise, Kryptonians are just normal people. I wish they would pump me full of EXP to help Yuna catch up. She really needs it. Oh, okay. I thought I had to press the button, but I guess not. Oh, this is active now. That's good. That'll make getting around this area convenient, I guess? Alright, don't go down. I'm so full from EXP, yum. Yuna needs to say this soon. Otherwise she's gonna be left in the dust. I don't know why I'm bothering to activate all these. I'm not sure what good this could possibly do me. All I need is to go behind that one gate to get some chests. Also, I am curious what that panel actually did. No luck. There's seriously no panel up there? Huh. Nope. I'm glad so far we haven't gone to any of these enemies that can inflict confuse, because eventually they do that and it's terrible. It's horrifying. I wish that getting ribbon was a bit easier, but you need dark matters for that, and that's just not gonna happen. Wonder how Lulu's doing on accuracy, actually. I'm so glad we have Goku here to carry us. Like, they don't expect Yuna to be able to do any damage, so luckily the fact that she can't do any damage isn't a big deal. Fuse is the most devastating stat element in this run. Yeah, because I'm relying on Stone Touch so much. I really should have another look at my gear, actually. I feel like I might have gotten some better stuff for some characters. Although, Kimahri has that early game whopping 20% magic increase. Who got named Conquer? Ixion, I believe. That was named by Onyx Hope. Just kill the Dark Aeons? Yeah, I'll get Zanmaru to trigger for the first time in my life, because I have terrible luck. Yeah, this panel can't do anything. Just throw Gil. What do you think I am? Made of Gil? Okay, if I go forward, is that gonna be too far forward and I'll miss the chests? I hope not. Okay, no, we're good. Now, which way? I believe maybe both ways can go, but at least this one I saw had chests. Hey, wait a second. I know for a fact there's chests over there. Don't lie to me. Do I have to find more panels or something? Like, it's right there. I can see it. You can't pretend it's not right there. Alright, the process might be a bit more involved than I thought. Oh right, I gotta use Kimahri. Oh wow, she landed a hit. Whoa! Yuna with the kill. Oh god, Arin's so low health. I didn't even notice that. Farewell. Damn! Everyone's landing hits now. I guess Kimahri doesn't actually need a whole lot of growth because he's already so much better than everyone else, but still. Okay, I believe I'm going this way to get to Bio. Bio is important. Right, I want to go this way actually, because this is slightly faster. Or is it? Wait. 1, 2, 3, done. 1, 2, 3. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Oh well. Hey, evasion, nice. That's big. Yeah, something I forgot to mention, because someone talked about an evasion tank being their favorite archetype. Auron actually is an evasion tank in Opera Omnia. Like, what he does is he makes enemies lock onto him, and then he dodges attacks, and then he counters with full break. So he's very, very, very handy in that way. Oh, nope, bad guy, how's it going? Almost didn't see you there. Oh no, I can't play Blitzball. But eventually I will be able to, just because, I guess. Oops. Okay, it didn't work that time. Left. Down. Come on, something. Nothing, huh? Okay. Where is the secrets? Surely that chest must be full of some sort of really cool sphere. Something really handy. Doing good? Well, I'm doing as good as it can be. I didn't look very closely at this one. There might be something worthwhile here. Because over here, you can, with these panels, you can go up and down all around once it's actually activated. So then it's just a question of which way is the right way to go. Which way is truly up and down or all around. So this one got nothing? Like nothing at all? Hold the phone. Wow, nothing. Huh. Oops. The animation, yeah, the slight disappointment when it doesn't teleport you anywhere. TFW, no panel to take you to a new location. Let's see what Nintendo's holiday releases are. Wait, what's the context for this? Several FNAF games. What did I miss? What's going on in chat? Negotiate correctly, toss him 200,000 gil with full overdrive gauge on a Thursday and he'll do it. That's pretty close to the Zanmaru equation, but it's never going to be guaranteed. Oop. Has a game's release ever been pushed backwards in time? You mean delayed? Like, delays are pretty common. Just feed him 200,000 gil. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but there's also a lot of Dark Aeons, so, you know, not perfect. Lulu still got that evasion. She's got that Auron defense and that Lulu evasion together at last. So does Auron, for that matter, actually. Alright, there's the fish scales at least. FNAF 4 got released like 4 months before it was announced to release. Oh, you're talking about Xenoblade getting pushed forward in time so that it can be released sooner? It happens. Usually the solution is they'll just make it so that they'll use the extra development time to add stuff. Like something I found out recently, the whole final portion of Final Fantasy VI only exists because development was so far ahead of schedule that they had to think of something to add to it, rather than release it ahead of time, I guess. Yeah, isn't that being pushed forward in time, not backward? I guess it depends on how you look at time in a linear fashion, but when I hear pushed back, I think of a delay. Yeah, pulled back, that makes sense. Now, where is Kimahri these days anyways? Oh yeah, he's doing some Wakka stuff, okay. Nothing special right now. More MP can't hurt. What's this strength though? Only 2 points? Lame. Still, with extra Wakka utility, he's going to be so obscenely good. I'm wondering if his boss fight is going to be really hard because they scale to stats. So he might end up actually being a really tough fight now. In for a tough fight, I mean. Okay, I just got to find the one right arrow to follow. All I have to do is try every single one, and eventually it'll work out. I could have sworn there was 2 things here, but whoa! What was that? I was worried she was gonna start walking in a loop indefinitely, and the game would be broken. Yeah, I did hit that one glyph in the back, so maybe that did something, but I don't know. I got to go have a quick look. Yeah, I pressed it, but that's that, I guess.
I hate this place.
There you go, Auron hates this place. I'm glad they bothered to voice that. Man, Kimahri needs some health, actually. Really badly. Meanwhile, Lulu. She has more health than she'll ever need. And defense. I hate this death sentence sewer, exactly. He's saying what we're all thinking. Oh, there's a black magic sphere I missed too by the looks of things. How to find Kimahri, how to find a white magic sphere. There's an elixir apparently. Trust the glyph to activate teleportation devices all around the dungeon. Okay, that's what that did. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure I follow what to do here, but I will figure it out. Can't wait to see heavy tanking FF7R. I can't wait to see a lot of things. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so good. I hope they play it straight. I just want a dinosaur. I don't want them to do, like, the Hell House is, I don't know. The Hell House is cool. They kept the design, but I love the idea of a house just attacking you in the streets. So much more than it being part of a contextual thing. Seven's monsters are some of the goofiest in the series. Yeah, the thing, I love that in 7, they are just doing whatever they can do with 3D models. Because they can barely make it work. So, if they can make a 3D model stay together, they're putting it in the game. Whoa. Oh. This game is just as mysterious as Final Fantasy VII when it comes to 3D animations. The enemy designs are a lot more restrained, but otherwise, there's this. Oh, is this disabled now? Huh. You running into those outside of Midgar? Okay, so 7 Remake 2 is going to be when they really pop off, is what you're saying. I do think it's tragic how everything in a game has to have context nowadays. You can't be as mysterious as games like Final Fantasy VI or 7, even 10 nowadays. Like, you have to be, like, you have to have dignity, as it were. You have to be like, oh no, don't worry. Hell House isn't just some random house that comes to life and attacks you. Someone made a big robot house that fights in an arena, and it would never show up anywhere else because that wouldn't make any sense. I think I gotta get piercing on Lulu's Moogles when I get the chance. These are all water monsters, so I can probably use Thundera. But the real way to go is to just use Goku, as usual. As is known from all of Goku's... Oh, nope, there goes Kimahri. And I have no white mages, darn. It's a good thing they let you stock up with Rin, but they really don't prepare you for just how long you're going to be going without a shop in this game. I guess it's a very, like, extensive sequence. Like, if you're not properly ground up and with, like, decent gear, it's a problem. Kimahri, no, not again. It's his thing. Either his enemies die or he dies. That's his only options. Wait, you said Kimawi. Are you trying to sneak some furry speech in there? Are you ooh-wooing at this moment? Turns out, my significantly older sister found out what Uwu is through her students, since she's a teacher. She also called her daughter a sussy baka. She's saying these words, but she has no idea what they mean. It's a dark timeline we're entering. Nope, that's wrong. No! Oh! Wait. No. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I sacrificed? Okay, we're back. Would it be super awkward as a random encounter, or would it be super based as a random encounter? See, that's the thing you have to really consider with stuff like this. Huh, I think there's one more item in here, isn't there? There you go. Wow, it's really hidden. It's only 10,000 gil, but it's hidden. The thing is that the problem that you're describing, Miss Spade, is a self-created one. They made Final Fantasy VII unable to sustain a Hell House random encounter. It's not the other way around. Hell House wasn't a problem. They made it a problem. Like, the decision to make Final Fantasy VII's world much more grounded in the sequels is what made it so that Hell House can't be sustained. And that's all there is to it. There's nothing else beyond that. It's just a matter of they changed the tone and stuff collapsed under the weight of that changed tone. Like Final Fantasy VII, like Advent Children for example, and even like Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus, come from an era where people at Square Enix really wanted to make Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. And there are still people who very clearly want to do that because you're still getting stuff like Kingsglaive. And that I think is a big factor in why all the 7 content is so much more grounded than 7 actually is. And even like Kingsglaive, they made it so that it is weirdly grounded and realistic compared to 15. Like, there are warp strikes in that game, but all the weapons are based on real life physics. They toss it into the air, and they have to use the momentum to actually do the warp strike, which is cool in theory, but it's completely different from how warp strikes are in every other part of 15 media. So it's just, there's clearly people who want to do things a certain way, and it has consequences. I'm not going to say it's good or bad, just that it impacts things. It makes it so that some stuff can and can't work. You prefer it being somewhere that makes sense. Pure wackiness doesn't fit FF7's tone, but that is FF7's original tone. Like, at most you can be saying that it doesn't fit the new tone they've created for it, because the original FF7, you ride a dolphin up into like a Midgar base where Cloud then dresses up as a soldier and enters a parade, and if he doesn't do well in the parade, then someone mails him a bomb. That's the tone of the original Final Fantasy VII. OG Final Fantasy VII has the energy of a Yakuza game? Actually, yes, very much so. Like, Final Fantasy VII has an enemy called Touch Me, and it's a frog. And it does a little dance. Oh, a different enemy. At the 11th hour. Remake leans heavy into that. To an extent, I wish they did a little bit more with side quests in general in 7 Remake. Because it's weird how they're kind of insubstantial. Maze larva, huh? And there's not that many of them. It's a strange like dichotomy they've got going where it doesn't seem like it got that much attention, but it also like it still is a massive chunk of the game. And it has connections to the story overall and lots of like rewards and consequences and stuff. But they're not as involved as like Lightning Returns' side quests. And Lightning Returns is a side quest game, but it's also a very budget game. So I don't know, there's a lot of nuance to discuss in Final Fantasy VII especially, but Final Fantasy in general has this as a thing. It's very much like a Square Enix thing in general. They have a lot of stuff they want to do in all directions. Golden Saucer makes sense because it's a weird casino run by an eccentric rich guy. But Midgar has weird stuff too. Midgar is literally a junkyard full of like robot hands and stuff and all kinds of leftover stuff from the war. There's a random tank in Wall Market. Like there's lots of stuff like that. Like Final Fantasy VII has a serious story, but the world is not like entirely played straight. There is like that like chocobo guy you can find with like rotating chocobo models, and that's how you breed a golden chocobo, and that's how you find Knights of the Round. Like it's Final Fantasy VII is still rooted in classic Final Fantasy like ways of doing things. Kind of wish they could make an M-rated FF7 or yeah for 7 Remake, because the devs obviously want to make something more mature. Yeah, I think that that 7 could definitely benefit from that. It could, like, I don't really think that Final Fantasy needs to go in the direction of being particularly edgy. Like, something I mentioned is that I really appreciate in Stranger of Paradise, it's rated M and there's lots of blood, but they don't feel the need to like bask in their M-ratedness. It could be a teen-rated game in a lot of ways. It just isn't in specific ways. It's like with Mass Effect. The first game was rated M, but not really. And then it's like with 2, they realized, oh, we gotta milk this M rating we got. We gotta start having people say the fuck word as much as possible to show that we're mature and we mean business. I can't remember if I've done the Gold Chocobo stuff. I'm not a fan of a lot of 7 side content. It's so jank and not great to play. Still a little bit better than 9 side content, but 9 is explicitly designed to be horrifying. I mean, there is blood in 7 Remake. Like, the thing is that ratings are based on quantity, not so much the actual context of anything. So, like, in Intergrade with Yuffie, her face gets splattered with blood. I can only assume that having the entire hall be splattered with blood would be too much for a teen rating arbitrarily. Like, it's just something that just happened to happen because of the mood the ESRB was in at that moment. Or maybe it's even a Japan thing, because they have different standards too for how they rate things. But yeah, it's the line between teen and M can be very strange, because like Zelda Twilight Princess has blood, and it's rated teen. Ocarina of Time has a blood-soaked like whole area, like a whole region is blood-soaked with the Shadow Temple. So it's strange in that way. Cause yeah, if Nintendo published Final Fantasy VII, they could probably get away with a lot of blood and still keep an E10 rating. Ace Attorney 5 got an M rating because of one scene. Yeah, it's weird thinking of Ace Attorney as an M-rated series, but as long as they don't make that like super gritty, I don't think it would matter that much if it means they can get away with showing the murders they want to show.
Lady Yuna, so it is you.
Why are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calmlands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood, you're a traitor.
His guardians, I don't see them.
Maroda and Passe are not here. I will do this unhappy deed myself. Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
The entire plot of Final Fantasy X is these characters gradually unlearning being law cucks. Just flat out. Alright, let's see how badly Bahamut, or should I say Goku, let's see what a Kamehameha can do to Ifrit. What is Ifrit going to be named here, actually? Let's find out.
Aeons against mine.
I'm glad that this Contest of Aeons thing got a, like, something. Like, it wasn't just relegated to Belgemine, they've also got this actual story conflict. Because this whole Pokemon thing is pretty neat. Isari Cup? Yes. Does Ifrit have a full overdrive gauge already somehow? Did I see that right? Probably not going to get to see it now. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do, but I'm hoping for a lot. I didn't even check what the Ifrit's name was. It does have a full overdrive gauge. Weird. At least it didn't have 11,000 health, though. So there was nothing it could do. Oh, they reset the battle so you can't bring out your Bahamut again, so he can use Bahamut. I wish these characters had animations for when they summon, instead of just A-posing.
It's not over yet.
Let's Goku. Go, Goku, go. Your Kamehameha can break the limits of this damage in the game. There we go. When did Goku get an extra 400 health? Huh. He was 3,300-ish or so. Maybe 3,200 even. Not that long ago. I don't even think I've gotten much of a bonus for Yuna, so that must have just been a fight milestone. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, wow. That didn't one-shot it? Wow. How much health does Valifor have? Or whatever its name is. chat message. Where's just it being a bot? Malicious links. Wow, this is very elaborate. Did that do it? That was a lot of stuff I just went through. It looks like they're still there. Hold on. Man, Twitch be weird when it comes to this stuff. You can add them as a friend. Hold on, on your guys' end, does it show up anymore? I wish I could navigate this stuff better, but like, yeah, where is just the flat out delete their comment button? Okay, I marked them as suspicious, I blocked them. And I banned them, okay. It's such a weirdly involved system. Oh yeah, we got the god magic here. Oh wow, the magic's pretty weak actually. There's that Tidus Grid in action. So yeah, monitoring them doesn't do anything. Blocking them doesn't do anything. I have to ban them specifically. Like, you'd think they'd want to have a thing that just lets you get rid of a spam thing as quickly as possible, and not hide it in one of the many different ways of dealing with members, kind of thing. Twitch's UI is strange, and I haven't really adapted to it even after all this time streaming. Alright, who can defeat Goku? This is important. Can Shadow beat them? Can the Woker beat them? Can Conquer beat them? Can Charcuterie beat them? I'm feeling optimistic about Charcuterie. You're biased towards Charcuterie? We all have our biases. You're gonna be immune to delays. I wonder, I don't even know what your magic stat's like. So I believe Bahamut bosses, though, they use Bahamut AI, where it's just they wait for 5 turns, then use Mega Flare. I think that's their whole strategy. Yep, there we go, there's the countdown. Oh, I really don't have that much MP, actually. Do have high agility though, that's really helping out. Go Charcuterie, go! Immune. Oh, that's the same damage, damn. Okay, it's very close, but if it gets the Mega Flare off, then Charcuterie's be down for the... There we go! Go Charcuterie, go! You're stronger than Goku. I do really appreciate the detail that there is only one of each Aeon. So like they listen to whoever summons them, but yeah, it's not a matter of there being multiple Shive or whatever.
Let's go.
There's a
The
way
real
to the
Charcuterie
surface
is
up
very
ahead.
proud. I'm glad. Thank you, Charcuterie, for your support.
Your pilgrimage is over.
I interpreted this scene back in the day as Auron killing him. Like, I thought that was what was happening there. It's a very, like, it's a cut that tells a story, if you ask me, for him to say, your pilgrimage is over, cut to black. Am I crazy here? Like, I feel like that's what that implies. It is very threatening, yeah. Oop, chest, I'll get that first. Oh, it's just a shop, weird. And for once I'm not being gouged. That's nice of them. Alright, well, next stream, which will be on Friday, we'll use 2 Phoenix Downs. How will we use them? Find out.